6 weeks have went by so fast, but it has been an exciting and adventurous and wonderful 6 weeks. Parents and caregivers, we want our volunteers and our parents and our staff and of course our scholars. So welcome to the James Lawson Freedom School Summer Closing 2025. So at the end of, before we start, introduce Harambe, at the end of yesterday, during Harambe, we do our read aloud guests. And for our read aloud guests, it was myself, and I wrote a little book for our scholars. But we're going to be able to introduce that as we now introduce Harambe. So scholars, can you come and lead us into Harambe? Everyone does Harambe. All right, y'all, show your parents and caregivers what we did every morning when you, after breakfast, when you enter the place. You ready? So every day during our Read Aloud guests, we invited someone from our community to come and read. Our community guests chose a multicultural book to come to read to our scholars. And today I am going to read you what we read to our scholars, what we wrote to our scholars. And the book is Something Inside So Strong. Together we are Freedom School. Once upon a time, there was a school called Freedom School. It was located in Allentown, PA, and it had the brightest scholars in the world. Every day, the scholars arrived at Freedom School and began their morning with a beautiful rally cry. The entire building shook as they welcomed special guests to read aloud to them. They would sing a song called Something Inside So Strong. And wait, you wouldn't believe the cheers and chants they created. It sounded like this: boom, dynamite. Freedom School is dynamite. And when you mess with dynamite, it goes click, 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 click. Boom, dynamite. Freedom School is dynamite. And when you mess with dynamite, it goes tick, 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 boom. The whole room will be filled with joy and laughter. After finishing with Harambe, a word that means let's pull together in Swahili, the scholars would enter a room called the labs. In the labs, the scholars created magnificent things inspired by a book. Who knew a book could have so many ways to teach? In their labs, they had a servant leader intern who assisted them in exploring diverse historical books that focused on academic enrichment, conflict resolution, social action projects, and fun icebreakers. They even hosted guests like the Da Vinci Science Center for STEAM projects and United Way for mindfulness jars. The school was truly out of this world. The mayor's office, the Da Vinci Science Center, PBS, news station, Lehigh Valley Airport, the farm, the Crayola factory, the Allentown Art Museum, New York City, where they visit the Statue of Liberty, and our younger scholars saw a play called Hamlet at the Allentown Library. These are the most adventurous scholars I have ever known. The school offers some amazing afternoon activities. They made slime, Rice Krispie treats. They enjoyed water play days. There were field days, arts days, craft days, social action days, ice cream days, sweet treat days, and movie days. Oh my head is spinning just trying to remember all the outstanding fun they had. Thanks to their site coordinator, Miss Mariah, for her creativity. What could be better than Freedom School? I tell you what truly makes Freedom School a special place. Are you ready? Here we go. What makes Freedom School so fantastic is the dedicated servant leader interns. We have Miss Haas, Miss Taylor, Miss Mia, Miss J, Miss Bella, and Miss Lauren. They are the apple of our eye. They kept us engaged, helped us read and create, wiped our tears, and assisted us in solving our problems. They reminded us over and over again that we are smart, and they sung to us, "We got the power." Because of them, we are more prepared for school. Today marks the last day of Freedom School Summer 2025. The wonderful and talented scholars are leaving knowing they can make a difference in themselves, family, community, country, and world with hope, education, and action. I cannot end this book without recognizing the amazing parents and caregivers who allowed and trusted the staff to care for their children. These parents was actively engaged. They attended parent sessions with Dr. Starsky Wilson and participated in family night where they created their family tree with their scholars and discussed their family values. The James Lawson Freedom School is incredibly grateful for their environment. Until next time, y'all, tell me what y'all feel like doing. I feel like hanging with my tribe. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some freedom in it. Ooh, I go to Freedom School. Say what? So with my whole heart, I wish the best for you all. Love, Miss Delia. So now we will finish with our Harambe, and can you please stand for our motivational song?
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, the louder I will sing. You hide behind walls of Jericho. Our lies will come tumbling. Deny my place and time. You squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so brightly it will blind you. 'Cause there's something inside so strong, so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough. When we know better, just look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. Something inside so strong. And I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was wrong. Oh no, something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough. When we know better, just look them in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway.
Something inside so strong.
The higher you build your barriers,
I can make it.
the taller I become.
You thought that my pride was gone.
The farther you take my rights away.
recognition, y'all. I also have some recognitions. I would like to recognize some of our partners, volunteers, sponsors who allowed and helped the Freedom School run this summer. I would like to thank first and foremost Resurrected Life Community Church and Resurrected Life Academy. I would like to thank the Harry C. Trexler Trust, United Way of the Greater Lehigh Valley, Dan Bosket at Community Action Development Allentown, Penn Northeast Conference, St. John UCC Allentown, the Lehigh Valley Freedom School and Partnership Committee, our library team. If you were a Read Aloud guest, can you stand? If you were a Read Aloud guest this summer at the James Lawson Freedom School, if any of our Read Aloud guests were able to come, thank you. All of our parent volunteers who brought us ice cream socials and sweet treats and art supplies and water supplies and chips and all the things. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to the Da Vinci Science Center. Thank you, you all. Thank you. We could have not ran this summer without you. We would like to thank our executive director, Pastor Denise Edwards, and Pastor Gregory Edwards, who is here today. And just like to thank everybody from Miss Shanika to Miss Patrice, everybody who made a copy for us, who sent an email for me, who did all the things to open the door for us, to turn off the alarm for all those detailed things. Every single thing mattered. Everything allowed us to be in this space. So we would like to thank this wonderful church for allowing Freedom School to be here, for us to use this facility and all the things that it came with. So thank you all. Thank you. So in everything that's going on in this land, in our country, we are so glad that our theme this year was Unleashing Joy. Actually, for the last couple of years, the Children's Defense Fund changed their theme to Unleashing the Joy in Growing Up. And every day we had that at the forefront to make sure that every day that we came in, our focus was that we wanted to create space where kids can enjoy having joy, the simpleness of running around and playing. There was a curriculum. We did have IRC, and they did create, but we wanted to make sure that they laughed and they played and they hula hooped and they did jump ropes. So in a world of crazy, we wanted to create a bubble just for 6 weeks of joy. So it's grateful that we were able to do just that. I would say out of being my 5th summer in Freedom School, this was the Serenity group. It was peaceful. It was joy just working with the servant leader interns. It was a joy working with our site coordinator who was able to come in the first year and be able to assist the servant leader interns, and to assist even the Resurrected Life Academy staff in the kitchen and all things that it means to be able to monitor a site. So we just are grateful that we have this moment in time, and our hope is that when your scholars go back to school in another couple of weeks, that they will remember something inside so strong, that they will remember that they can make a difference in themselves, in their family, in their community, in their world, in their country, with hope, education, and action. So now we're going to get into the part of our program where we get to talk about what we did in our day. So I'm going to have our site coordinator, Mariah, come up and introduce our servant leader intern. Mariah come to us with a background with some social action, working in the classroom, and she also bakes. So I'm going to allow her to come now and introduce our servant leader intern.
Did you email it? Okay, that's all right. All All right, guys. So I have the pleasure of introducing our servant leader interns. It has been my joy to work with all of you. You guys are amazing and just prove so much to me about yourselves and to me about myself. So I definitely thank each and every one of you. All right, so first we are going to have Miss Hosanna Akplo. She is currently going to Penn State University, and this is her senior year, and she is a chemistry major. Go ahead, Hosanna. Come on up.
Hello, everybody. Each week in Freedom School, we have weekly themes. And in my class, one of the themes that my scholars participated in was I Can Make a Difference in My Family. They read books like Mama the Alien, The Electric Slide and Kai, and Mama's Home. To reflect those books, the scholars participated in activities. One of the activities was making alien hats to symbolize families that come in many different shapes and sizes. They learned the electric slide with Miss Taylor as our teacher. With this dance, they just learned that family members teach them many different things in life. Lastly, they drew pictures of their homes to express their visions of what their home means to them. And with these activities, the scholars have deepened their understanding on their importance of their family. And that's it. That's it, yeah.
Good job. Good job, good job. Awesome. All right, next we have Miss Mia Tejado Hernandez, sorry. She is currently in Lehigh Carbon Community College, LCCC, or I think it's LICC? I don't remember, don't worry. First year, second semester, her major is psychology and planning to continue her studies to become a pediatric neuropsychologist. I had to slow down to say that. All right, Miss Mia, come on up.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you. As Ms. House was saying, every week we do daily themes, and one of the daily themes that my scholars really love was I Can Make a Difference in My Family. We got to read books like Mama the Alien, The Electric Slide and Kite, and Mama's Home. Every day, scholars got the opportunity to participate in corporate activities. We did act it out that symbolized how Juana misunderstands the alien and how we come from different backgrounds. We also did a dance party that symbolized trying something new, practicing, and never giving up on your dreams or something that you want to do when you grow up. We also do Drawing Your Family. This represents the bond and love between children and their family.
Wonderful, thank you so much. Take your time. And then go ahead. Good job. All right, and then also from level ones, SLIs, I'd like to introduce Ms. Taylor Hood. She has been an absolute rock to the RCDC family. I know that they cherish all that she's done for their academy students. I know she was invaluable to us, and I'm going to shout her out because this next week she is going to be at Music Fest performing as Tiana. So make sure you guys go and check her out. I am so happy to introduce to you Ms. Taylor Hood. Come on up there.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Taylor, and like we said, we had our weekly themes, and one of my personal favorites was I Can Make a Difference in My Community. And so we read books. My personal favorite was Jaden's Impossible Garden, where we took all 3 of our classes and we made our very own impossible garden with our favorite fruits, vegetables, flowers, and trees. And so can Miss Lauren come up and bring it so we can show everybody our impossible garden? We see it. And can our level 1 scholars stand up? That's Miss Haas, Miss Taylor, Miss Mia's class, stand up. because these are the true rock stars, the true artists, and none of us would be here without them. We love you guys. Good job, good job. G-O-O-D-J-O-B, good job, good job.
And we are never, ever, ever going to forget Miss Lauren. Miss Lauren, another just invaluable volunteer to our SLI staff. Anything, oh, intern, I'm sorry, intern, forgive me. Please, don't let me demote you. Anything that was needed with any of the scholars. She was devoted to level ones, but if something needed to happen between level twos or level threes, she was there. Anytime we needed her to move position, she just kind of got in place and knew what to do. So Ms. Lauren, we want to give you a big round of applause because you definitely stepped above and beyond. Thank you so much, Ms. Lauren. Ms. Lauren, raise your hand. I know you stood up, but raise your hand so they can see you. Good job, good job. Thank you. Is it? Okay. No, it's not. I'll just continue. All right, next we have Jalen Ross, or Miss J, as her level 2 scholars affectionately know her as. She is currently studying at Temple University, my little sister's alma mater as well. This is her senior year, and she is studying sociology. All right, Miss J, come on up.
Y'all better make me cry. When we asked the question, what does freedom look like? During the program, we discovered that freedom is more than more than independence. It's about having your own voice and access to what you need every day. You could see this in our experience we shared together, whether it was sitting at the PBS studio. Freedom for our scholars meant stepping up to the PBS stage and using their voices, speaking about their dreams, their confidence, and their ideas for a brighter future. And for the farm, it also meant having the chance to choose and enjoy nutritious food and learning how to access to fresh produce that supports our bodies and our minds. These lessons were crucial, and they remind us that every child deserves not only to be heard, but also to have their resources and thrive. I am deeply proud of each one of you, and families, thank you for encouraging your children to speak up, to ask questions, and to reach their dreams. Scholars, remember, your voice matters, and you are capable of making a difference wherever you go. Miss J's class, can you guys please stand up so I can acknowledge all of you guys? You guys are amazing, and thank you. It was a pleasure getting to know each and one of you guys. You guys made a huge difference in me. I hope I made an impact on you guys, and thank you so much. You guys, I loved getting to know each and one of every guys. You guys have amazing personalities. Just keep thriving, keep doing what you're doing. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys.
All right, last but never least, Miss Isabella, I'm gonna mess up your last name. Yeah, Gonix. Okay. Bloomsbury University is where she's currently studying in her senior year, history and legal studies. She is our SLI for our level 3s. Please come up, Miss Bella.
Hello, everyone. Excuse my voice. I worked with kids for 6 weeks, and this is the first time I'm getting sick, so, but it's okay. We worked our themes that we had throughout the week. I really focused on how to make a difference in our community and through our country. We went on school trips. For what? Oh, yeah. But yeah, we went on school trips inside and outside the classroom. First, outside, one of our biggest trips, our first trip was the city of Allentown, the mayor's office, where the kids got to actually do a council meeting, a trial, their own little council meeting with their own problems, and level 2s and 3s debated. It was really cool to see that and how their thoughts impacted the community and what they were really thinking. And they got to meet the mayor, the chief of police, And then also, too, they got to go to, most recently, about 2 weeks ago, the field trip to the Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island, where we got to see the history of all the immigrants that came there, especially right now during this time. I think it was a very important trip. And we talked about in class beforehand and what it meant, and then afterwards, while we were there, the kids were learning, they were asking questions, and it was just learning the significance of these historic national monuments, even when we saw the Statue of Liberty. And then, too, inside the classroom, our main theme was like civic engagement as well, and how we have the power to create these ideas in the lab. We celebrated National Day of Social Action. We had a scholar-led town hall where we focused on public education, where we had Mayor Turk, the mayor of Allentown. We had Representative Schlossberger and Senator Miller. I think these are so important to have these kids come in, see these people in power, and have them ask questions. It really means what's important to them. We read March by John Lewis, social activist for civil rights movement for the kids. We had many books just to learn about sacrifices and along with the civil rights movement, and then inequalities within the legal system as well too. We had mock trials as well too inside the class, where the kids got to be judges and they got to be representatives and be able to speak with their minds and do these mock trials to see what it's really like. With these civic lessons and discussions about the branches of government, local, state, federal, and about their powers and what it means. And I just want my class to stand up, and can Victor and Kobe come up and show our class sign for level 3? Level 3, please, guys. I am so proud. I'm gonna give my roses to you guys. I'm so proud of you guys, and you guys have really made a difference. And I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna try not to, but I really appreciate you guys, and you guys mean so much to me. I love you guys so much. And that's our poster. So these are all of our hands, and show different how everyone is, but we all can come together and make one. So thank you guys.
Good job, good job. G-O-O-D-K-O-B, good job, good job. So as you can see, we had a very rich summer. And I'm not going to cry, you all. We wasn't on the schedule, so wipe your tears. But no, I could tell how impactful it was and how you felt about your scholars, which made the program so much impactful and wonderful to know that we had servant leader interns and a site coordinator who wanted to create for your scholars each and every day. Each and every day. And you all, our summer was hot, as you know, but they showed up and they did Harambe, and they went to their labs, and they lost their voice like we all did every day. So you all are appreciated. Just to tell you a little bit about a background about them, Miss Lauren came to us from United Way as an intern. She started to be a United Way volunteer. Miss Lauren has been so rich in our program. She has been so rich. We're so grateful for United Way, and we're so grateful that she stayed. She has an awesome background, and I know she's going to do major things. Then we have Miss Haas, who is also first year, and I tell you all, for at least out of the 6 weeks, I know maybe 65% of the time I called her Miss J. And I told her, just don't charge it to my heart, charge it to my mind. But I would just look at her, and Miss Haas would just keep pushing. She had our level 1s, and she was so compassionate. And then by the end of the summer, I truly saw your growth. I heard your voice louder, and I just saw you come into all the things that I know you're gonna be. I know you're gonna be a bomb chemistress. So thank you for serving with us this summer. And also, Ms. Taylor, thank you for coming to us and sharing your pizzazz on everything, your dance parties, and all the things that you brought, the joy and the creativity. And Ms. J, thanks for coming back with us again. It's no other better testament when someone comes to you and then they bring other people to you. So Miss J brought Miss Haas, and Miss Haas brought 2 of our other volunteers who are willing to be servant leader interns next year. So that is so great, and they came and they volunteered. Would you all stand to show, you, for coming and volunteering with us, and being with us on field day, doing face painting and all of those things. And of course, Miss Bella and Miss J had 3 to 5. 3 to 5th grade is a big age. It is a big time. These are babies that transition through COVID. So this is a big time, and Miss J held it down. She held it down with all that went on. She held it down, and they respected her and loved her. And Miss Bella, to constantly maintain that creativity when you have half of the scholars who are returning scholars, who's been in Freedom School for many years, and to be able to create and to bring something new to the table and to want to do it is a very big, big job. So thank you for what you did. And to our site coordinator who held it down when I was running around and all the things. Thank you, Mariah, for every single thing that you did and are still doing. We appreciate you all. Thank you. I see Pastor Denise came in. Thank you, Pastor Denise, for all that you did this summer. Thank you all so much. Now we will transition to our certificates, to give our certificates. If Miss Mariah can come up here, if the servant leader interns can come. We'll start with all the level 1s first. So Miss Taylor, Miss J, Miss Lauren, and Miss Mia. Let me read what's on their certificate. Certificate of Achievement. This certificate is proudly presented to the scholar for completing 6 weeks of the James Lawson Freedom School 2025. You have learned many ways to make a difference in yourself, your family, your community, your country, your world, with hope, education, and action. We are so proud of you. Something inside so strong.
Miss House, you want to call, you only have one right now? Who's that? Okay, all right. All right, just call them up. You want to call up Camilla?
Could I have Camilla come up, please, to grab your bag? You. There you go. Cairo, can you come up, please? Cairo, here. Cairo, grab your bag. Take this bag. Yep. Anila, could I have you come up, please? And then, I think that's all I have today.
And then next we're going to do Miss Taylor's class. Miss Taylor.
Can I get Soul? You did amazing. Can I get Camilla? Isaiah? Can I get Caleb? Oh, yeah, handsome. Sincere. We got Thanos. And Zanira. That's all of mine today.
All right, and then last for level 1s, let's do Miss Mia's group.
Can I get Caleb? Mahela? Aviani? Mayer?
you go. That's from my ear. Good job, my ear.
Jolene,
Good job,
Jada,
Jada, get your bag, silly girl. Get your Wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss Mia. Thank you, level ones. Congratulations. All right, Miss J, can you please come up and deliver your certificates and libraries to your level twos? Oh, okay. And just to, just so parents know, they are getting a library full of the books that we read this summer. Please enjoy them with them. They're familiar with the stories. They're familiar with the content. So please go over with them this summer. You have your, we have inside your library their certificate, and we also have a little treat bag in there for them as well. All right, here you go.
All right, Miss J's class, I'm gonna start calling you guys up. I'm gonna start with Micah. I see you already up. Hello, Micah. Good job, Micah. Nicole. The diva herself. Yes. Corey. Dwayne. Vashawn. Mila. CJ. I need the rest of them, but Miss Celia went down to go get them, but they're right there. AJ, thank you for helping, AJ. Thank you, AJ. Giovanni. Julian. Caleb. Ooh, go Caleb. Thank you. Nia. Gianna. Yes, of course. Thank you guys for a great summer. I hope you enjoy your library and your treats. Thank you.
All right, Miss Bella, with your level 3 graduates.
First, because he's already up here, Victor. Grab it back. Here, I'll give you a bag. And then next, can I have Rye come up? There's a chair right there. There we go. Thank you. And then next, can I have Kobe come up? Here you go. And next I have Tyler come up. And next can I have Aaliyah come up? And last but certainly not least, Alyssa. I want to give a special shout out to Alyssa. This will be her last year of Freedom School. She'll be going to high school, and it's her birthday today. So can we give a happy birthday to Alyssa? Happy birthday! Woo-hoo! Happy birthday. Okay, thank you.
Could I have all the scholars just stand up one time? Stay standing up. Just everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Oh, you got it. I want to say that I had an amazing time. And I know we all had some crazy moments together, but you guys were the absolute most wonderful group, every single one of you. And there was not a morning that I didn't look forward to seeing your faces. And I just want, if we can give a round of applause to our Freedom School graduates for 2025.
And I would like to have Bella again. Thank you, Bella, for all that you've done. And it says, this certificate acknowledged that Bella served as a servant leader intern for the James Lawson Freedom School, a program of the Resurrected Community Development Corporation. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to the scholars in the program. August 2, 2025. Oh, wow. And also, Miss Lauren. Thank you, Miss Lauren. Thank you. Miss Jalen. Thank you. Miss Haas. Miss Taylor. Miss Mia, and you all, just a fun fact about Miss Mia. Miss Mia used to be a scholar when I was a site coordinator 5 years ago. So this is the Freedom School way. Thank you, Miss Mia. And Miss Mariah. Thank you all again for allowing this summer to be so joyous. And before we close, I would like to welcome up Dr. Reverend Gregory Edwards to give our closing.
Freedom School, how you feeling? Survey says, Freedom School, how you feeling? All right, very good. Better, much better, much better. How y'all feeling? Well, all right, I didn't really want that response. I just was like, you all have done a thing, and I want to congratulate you this summer. Because of the work of the church and the work of our sibling organization, the Resurrected Community Development Corporation, we just closed on a $10 million project. We're renovating our old Allentown campus early education facility, so that took a lot of my time, and so I was less involved with the James Lawson Freedom School this year than prior years. But I am incredibly proud of our staff. I'm incredibly proud of all of our servant leader interns. I'm incredibly proud of the hard work that our site coordinator, Ms. Mariah, put in, and also Ms. Delia. Give Ms. Delia a hand. So quickly, we started Freedom School. We started Freedom Schools in the Lehigh Valley really back almost more than 10 years ago, really because of some things that my own children, I have 4 children, and there were some things that my own children were experiencing in the Allentown School District. And so I was going to school at the time. I was finishing up a graduate degree. I was going to school with someone who worked at the Children's Defense Fund. And we did part of our doctoral residency down at the Alex Haley Farm in the midst of National Training Week. And I had never experienced something like that in my life. And I said that my children and the children of Allentown need to experience a Freedom School summer. Freedom schools go back to 1964. Mississippi was the last state in the United States to permit black folk to vote. And in 1964, when college students went down to Mississippi, it was a very violent summer. But in 1964, while black folk were being registered to vote, students were gathered in the basements of churches and community centers at Wise, and they were being taught their own constitutional rights and how important it is for them to show up and not drop out of civil society. And that really began the Freedom School movement. And so I said, we really need to have a Freedom School here in the Lehigh Valley. We've been doing it since 2014. I'm incredibly proud of the fact that we named this Freedom School after one of my mentors who's passed away, James Lawson, who I brought to Allentown to do community organizing and to really wake this city up. To wake this city up and disturb this city, or call folk in this city to do what the late John Lewis called us to do, go get in some good trouble. We need environments like this, not just during the summer. We need environments like this in our public school environments. Let me say that again. We should not be placing our children in underfunded, overcrowded classrooms that don't have resources. And some of these buildings built during the Civil War don't have flushing toilets, running water, exposed electrical wires, no indoor swimming pools, no tracks like some other school districts. All of our nation's children deserve to be in learning environments that will bring out the very best in them. Let me say that again. All of our nation's children, from the time they come out of the womb, which is why we do early education in the Children's Academy. Every child deserves to be in an environment that does not separate head from heart and love from learning. Every child needs to be in an environment where they can experience radical hospitality, where they're not made to feel invisible or disposable. When I experienced my first Freedom School on the campus of the Children's Defense Fund, Alex Haley Farm, my life, I was in my 40s, and my life was forever changed because I know the personal things that happened to me when I was in school. And I knew how difficult it was for me to show up every day in my classroom environment. I never want young people to feel that way. So what we have in the Freedom Schools is an intergenerational learning laboratory. And part of the experience is not just for our scholars. Part of this experience also is for our servant leader interns who are in local colleges, who've never been in environments that affirm them in the skin that we're in. What does it mean for someone from L-Tri-C or NACYAC or Lehigh or Lafayette who probably did not go to a school in which any of their teachers resembled them? What does it mean for them to travel to Tennessee and be in an environment where they get to be trained with 4,000 mostly other students of black African heritage who are from Harvard and Howard and Morehouse and Spelman and UCLA and a whole bunch of community colleges, to be in an environment that affirms you? Every child needs to be in an environment that affirms. And I don't know, I'm sure you all have read the news. There is a systematic dismantling of public education that's happening. Let me say that again. There is a systematic disabling and dismantling of public education. If education wasn't so powerful, people would not be trying to stop our children from having it. Let me say that again. If education wasn't so, like the vote, if the vote wasn't so powerful, folks would not be fighting to take the right to vote from certain populations. If public education wasn't so valuable, people wouldn't be fighting to dismantle it. Most of you who are adults, if I asked you, name for me 3 people who changed your life, I could almost guarantee that one of the 3 of those people will be a school teacher that turned your life around, that spoke to you, that saw you in your full humanity. Freedom Schools is about loving our children, putting them in affirming spaces, and then creating different experiences. It's a different experience. Some of our scholars have never traveled outside the Lehigh Valley. Some of them have never been off the block. Some of the SLIs have never got on a plane, got on a bus, went down to an environment where they saw other college students that looked like them. We need a country filled with people who are not afraid to have a variety of different experiences. Part of what freedom schools do is they take the lens off of the camera and they widen the aperture so that our servant leader interns can see that the world is a lot larger than the block they were raised on. And part of this summer experience, not just the summer camp, we don't do babysitting here. This is not a place just to send your child. We love on your child and we teach them the value of them having a voice, holding folks accountable. They can make a difference in themselves, their family, the community, their school, the country, and the world. And so we want to thank you all as parents for coming out and supporting your children. You have got to be your child's champion. Let me say that again. You got to show up. And sometimes when you do this thing long enough, you got to show up for your child, and sometimes you might have to show up for some other child. Because of the nihilism, the hopelessness, and despair that is in so many of our communities. We're going to do this each and every summer. I'm going to ask Ms. Delia that if you are here and you're a parent and you want to be a part of the planning committee for Freedom School and Freedom Summer 2026, I need you to see her immediately after so that we can continue the James Lawson Freedom School. It's about high quality education, it's about diversity of experience, and it's about a commitment to excellence, the 3 E's. Are y'all with me? Y'all with me? All right, we need some folk in this village. We need to make the village larger. This sanctuary should be filled with folk. Not just the scholars are here, but it should be filled with folk who are cheering these children on. They're here on a Saturday. They could be running the streets, doing a whole lot of foolish stuff. They're here, and we give God thanks and praise for them. I'm so grateful we see that Mia is here, and she was a scholar. And that's part of the James Lawson Freedom School, that we want these scholars to go to schools, come back to their community, because there's this notion in our community that the only way to be successful is to escape it. We have an obligation to go back to the places we came from and to pour into other people. Y'all hearing me? We have that obligation. We all can't just escape the hood. We got to come back. We got to show up in different ways. So I want to thank Mia and the other servant leader interns who really made this Freedom School summer quite impactful and quite powerful. Will you put your hands together for the SLIs one more time? Because they are the lifeblood. You scholars, you're going to leave here, you're going to get a certificate, you got some books, and then you're going to go to school. Then you're going to go to school. Hear what I'm saying? Hear what I'm saying? Then you're going to go to school, and you're not going to be in an environment that's like this. You got to remember, if you don't remember anything else, you remember our theme song. When you don't feel like showing up, when you know the answer, but you don't want to put your hand up because you're afraid of your own voice, or someone's going to make fun of you, or someone picks on you, you remember that one verse, something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. I know I can make it. You all can make it, regardless of who tries to stop you. And so with that, congratulations to the class of 2026. I'm sure they'll take a picture, we'll get some information from you. And in Freedom School Way, because it is Miss Alyssa's birthday, she's 14, we're gonna sing happy birthday. Is there anybody else's birthday in here, by the way? All right, nobody else's birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Alyssa. Happy birthday to you. Okay, then we do the remix. Congratulations, don't remember, school starts in almost less than a month. Get yourselves together and make sure that you shine, all right?
And one more thing, I forgot two things because Miss Shanika wasn't here when we did our recognitions. So Miss Shanika, can you stand, please, so we can recognize you? Can you stand? Thank you, Miss Shanika, for helping us and making our life bearable this summer with food and just all the things. Thank you. Also, the treat bags that Miss Mariah said that's in your bags, it's from Joyful Giving. So thanks to Joyful Giving, Hannah, for the last couple of years giving us gift bags with fidgets, mindfulness toys, and a treat. And for all of our recognition, we have Miss Keisha, who did our ice cream social. We have our library team. Can our library team stand up? The fact that we got our books, the fact that we got all of it. Thank you so much. That is a big job. So thank you. Thank you. As Pastor Edwards said, we do have a treat. Please, parents, Miss Mariah gave you our CDF parent survey. Who already, by the show of hands in here, who completed your survey? Let me see. Okay, let me see. All right, let me see. If you didn't complete your survey, y'all, we need to hear from you. We need that survey, okay? And so if you didn't get it, please see Miss Mariah. She has pencils, and the survey takes like two minutes to finish. We'll take it up. Also, if you would like to be a part of the planning for 2026, please also sign up with me. I have a sign-in sheet and your email. You really could just give your name because I have your email address. I have your stuff. So thank you all. Thank you. If the servant leader interns and the scholars could just come up front, and Miss Mariah, if you all could come up front like really quick so we can take a picture. Thank you. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The farther you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can deny me, you can decide to turn your face away. No matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it, though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. You thought that my pride was gone. Oh no, something inside so strong. something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough. When we know better,
Hello,
look 'em
I'm
in the eyes
Kyle.
and say,
I need to destroy
gonna
you
do it
with
anyway.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna
Something
do it
inside so strong. And I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. Oh, then my pride goes home. Oh no. Something inside so strong. Oh, something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough. When we know better, just look 'em in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. 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 Because there's something inside so strong. Inside so strong. I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. Oh, then my pride was gone. Oh, no. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. Though you're doing me wrong, so wrong. Oh, then my pride was gone. Oh, no. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong.
With the love so bright, I can feel you with me. I can feel you shine, you shine. I was drowning, letting the world in around me. I was fighting with fear when you found me, but you called me alive and opened my eyes to a new way of life, so amazing. When I feel worthless, you tell me that I have a purpose, that you've given your son and I'm worth it. When I stand face to face with all my mistakes, so you showed me His grace, so I trust you. I trust you are good and you're for me. I'm more than the words the world calls me. I'm replacing the lies with your word for my life that I've hidden inside, because you make me come alive. It's your love that set my heart right. You make me come alive. It's your love that brings the whole world back to Speak life, tell my dreams to die, come back alive. You're giving me a hope and a future so bright. I won't believe the lies. I choose life, speak life. I choose life, speak life. I speak life. You make me come alive. It's your love that set my heart right. You make me come alive. It's your love that brings a whole